The men's 200-meter individual medley SM9. 6 swimmers going in this first heat. Marco Pelero, Argentina. Brazil's Lucas Mozella. Cody Biro of the USA. Tamas Toth, Hungary. 2 Australians, Brendan Hall and Timothy Hodge, go side by side in lanes 5 and 6. Brendan Hall already the gold medal from earlier on in the games. His compatriot who still holds the world record, Matthew Cowdrey, from 8 years ago. We have Lucas Mozella in lane 2 for Brazil, and that's what the crowd are getting excited for. Alongside him, Pelero, Biro, Toth, Hall and Hodge all go in the first of 2 heats. The men's 200 individual medley SM9. A very smooth entry for Tamas Toth, the Hungarian, in lane 4. Breathing slightly to the right-hand side as he finds his rhythm, and the 50-meter butterfly. It's the 200 medley, so they'll be turning onto the backstroke, followed by breaststroke with the freestyle sprint to finish. And it's Tamas Toth into the wall first, just ahead of Brendan Hall. Going well in the outside lane. Guerrero, the Argentinian, as they change onto the backstroke. And this is the great thing about medley. So much can change throughout. And Brendan Hall having a very strong backstroke leg as he now comes alongside Toth of Hungary, and also his teammate Hodge having a very good backstroke leg, and it now puts these swimmers pretty much stroke for stroke as they come towards the breaststroke leg, and so much contained on the breaststroke.
Well, indeed, but certainly Toth is a very, very fast freestyler, but this is turning out to be a phenomenal race because we've got one tenth of a second separating 3 swimmers at the front, but again on the turn it is Toth who comes into his own. He's very strong in the breaststroke and a very fast freestyler. So too is Brendan Hall. Cody Biro will want to challenge in the closing 2 legs, but Timothy Hodge of Australia is also looking very strong, and in fact is just pulling away from Brendan Hall in this breaststroke ever so slightly. Toth, though, he is going high frequency. He's getting great height out of the water as well, though, but propelling himself towards the wall at the final 50 and then entering the 50 free. Not likely to be caught in the 50 free is Toth, but Brendan Hall might just give it a go. I think he's too far off the pace, though.
Well, the crowd going wild because it's close for second and third. Mozella of Brazil turned in third, and now that is where the battle is. As Tamas Toth, a freestyle specialist, won't be caught at this stage for having a great back end of the race. Timothy Hodge really pushing Brendan Hall the whole way. The Australians fighting it out on the freestyle. We know that Hall has the endurance, the gold medalist from the 400 freestyle, but gliding into touch. It's Tamas Toth, the Hungarian, who touches in the 220.34 ahead of Brendan Hall and Timothy Hodge of Australia. Brazil just getting touched out into 5th. We'll have to wait and see who makes it through to the final, but Tamas Toth well inside his comfort zone, although a time of 220.34, actually over a second quicker than his qualifying time for this event. What more can he produce when it comes to the final?
Really solid through the water. Toth with first to fly, and the back into the breaststroke is where he pulled away at the wall between Toth, Hall and Hodge. There was a tenth of a second, but Toth into his own in the breaststroke, and then twice a silver medalist 4 years ago in the 50 and 100 frees, a very strong freestyler. and not going to be caught. Hall overtaking his young compatriot Hodge, though, in the final 50.
Tomasz Toth beating his entry time. Brendan Hall and Timothy Hodge showing their class for Australia.